Hey y'all, it's me. Just I just stopped at the cemetery. I can't stay but just for a moment because I actually have milk in the car. I just ran down to our little local. We have a fruit and vegetable stand, and it's closed in. They're year round, thankfully. So sometimes when I just need one or two items, I can run down there, and they have a nice little selection. It's just 3 miles. Just takes a few minutes instead of, 45. But anyway, I just had the idea that I was just going to stop up here and make one short little round around the cemetery. I'm ready to begin walking up here again. I've missed it this summer. It's been a busy summer. It's been a really hot summer. It's been a painful summer with my leg injury. But anyway, I'm better. The weather's cooler. And it's time to start walking again. Look how beautiful it is. We've had such a nice wet spring and summer that everything has stayed so very green. So very green. But you can see just the hints where things are beginning to turn just a little bit yellow. And I've seen some touches of orange here and there. But I'm ready for the fall of the year. It's my favorite season. And I bet some of y'all are too, especially those of you that have just endured this horribly hot summer. My gardening season is winding down. And those of you that are interested and want to follow along with me, I'm turning the flower beds in the front yard into a kitchen garden. And that's going well, except I haven't been able to work on it the last couple of days because I've had a lot of paperwork. Yeah. We've had, with Hugh getting the buyout from the company, it's not a buyout, it was a settlement, I guess, where the paper mill closed. And then also we took a lump sum from his disability insurance from where he had his stroke. So we're meeting with our tax preparer 3 months early, which is my least favorite thing to do in the world anyway. Hey, butterfly. Let me see if I can get close enough to show them to you. So I've spent the last couple of days getting tax stuff together. There he is. He's a beauty. Wow. Never quite seen one that color. Alright, I don't know if he's going to settle again or not. Now he says, I'm going to go over here. He doesn't want his picture made. But anyway, the only good thing about it is that I will be that much ahead of the curve come January or February when we have the taxes filled out. There he is. He did come back around. Look at his coloring. No, I can't get over close enough to him. He's a pretty little thing. So that makes me happy, at least. When you have to realize sometimes you have to just do things you don't want to. But the most painful part of it is it's been extraordinarily beautiful weather the last couple of days. Just in the 70s. And I really wanted to be outside, but I've spent a lot of time making calls and gathering up documents and looking through receipts to make sure I have everything that's tax deductible from the farm. Because we did, when we got those lump sums, we did actually invest a whole lot of money into things that would be tax deductible, like Hugh's hay equipment and the greenhouse plastic for my greenhouse. And those things, I am going to have to work on enough sellable items from the farm, consumable items like, well, that's not consumable. I really don't want to sell vegetables. I'd rather just give those away if we have too many. But I still may sell the flowers, and I'm still interested in starting the what's it called, girls? Guys, help me here. Azaleas, rhododendrons, those sorts of things. A nursery. There we go. So I'm still interested in doing the nursery. So I've got to get on the ball with that this coming year so that I can claim those on my taxes and not get penalized for it. So it's all just way above my pay grade. I don't like dealing with numbers at all. They just jumble up in my head, and everything about me just shuts down. But anyway, we'll get her done, because that's just what you have to do, right? Alright, when I drove by this little guy up here that we were thinking was probably a clematis, I was hoping there would be at least one bloom left on it, because that's been kind of something we've talked about last year, or early in the spring, during the winter, whenever we were up here last, is finding out what it was. And there was a lot of conjecture, but I think we missed our window. Let me show you what it is. It's, at this point, it's just little fuzzy things, and I think this is where it was at, but there weren't as many little fuzzy things. So if that looks like what's left of a clematis bloom, then we'll say it's a clematis, but we still don't know what color it was. Some of y'all were pretty certain that it was a white clematis, and I have no reason to think otherwise, but I don't know. Maybe next spring and summer we'll get up here. We'll be coming up here on a regular basis, and we'll know what it is. I hope. Just because I'm curious too. But anyway. Alright, y'all. Well, that's all I'm going to do today. I just wanted to come up here. I've got to come up here pretty soon and put fall flowers on our family headstone. As you can see, a lot of people have already done that. I have not. I still have the flowers on from back in the summer, and that needs to be taken care of. It looks like we have a new little grave right here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I told y'all about Travis. I didn't realize he was going to be buried so close to us. I'm glad he is. Travis wasn't a young man. He was in his 50s, but he and his girlfriend were killed on a motorcycle in a motorcycle accident back a few months ago. But see, we still have roses and flags. It's time to get our sunflowers on here. My sister-in-law, we're still waiting on the engraver to come out and engrave my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law's head little markers. It's hard to get those things done anymore. There's just, I guess they're just so busy. But I've got my name on the list. He's supposed to call me as soon as he's going to be heading back over to this cemetery to take care of it. And I miss my boy so very much. All right, y'all. Love you. I appreciate you. I appreciate that you hang out with me when I just kind of like to ramble a little bit and chatter. You can't hear me, so I like having someone to chatter to, and I love reading your comments. So let's get our milk home and put it in the refrigerator. And I hope that you are having as beautiful a day there as we are here. Probably 72, 73 degrees, a light breeze, just very faint colors beginning to show up in the tree line, in the trees. And I cannot wait. I love, 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 love. I know I've said it before. I love, love, love fall of the year. All right. And I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.